Tell the entire truth and let it set you free undeniable. Illinois Newport. We undeniable. Is anybody home? Am I missing some info that I should probably know? Did I overlook a memo that I should have read? Here comes Kyrie Irving. Are you saying I should probably hope? LeBron James at the buzzer. We undeniable. Iman Shumpert. We undeniable. Richard Jefferson. Holy smokes. We undeniable. We undeniable.
What's going on, folks? Just give you a little taste of the Cleveland Cavaliers intros for the 2016 Eastern Conference Finals. One thing I want to talk about before we get into everything, for those who don't know, I am a proved fan of the Cavaliers. I'm not going to be biased. I'm going to give you the good and the bad. First, for those who don't know who I am Tay Wiggs. You can follow me on Twitter at TAE_WIGGS. And those for those who not subscribed to my YouTube channel, please subscribe to my YouTube channel at King KING 23 TAE. That is King 23 Tay. That is me. So one thing about the Raptors game and the Cavaliers game. Man, it was a good game at first. Then it started getting ugly really fast. I mean, super fast to the point you was like, is the Cavaliers gonna beat them at 4 or the Cavaliers gonna beat them at 5? Right now, the game is looking more like the Cavs gonna beat them at 4. Most people say the series don't start till the team get home. The Cavaliers just beat the Toronto Raptors 84-114. I mean, this is the reason why they lost. DeMarre Carroll had 2 points. He was 1 for 5 from the field, 0 for 3 from the 3-point line, 1 assist, 2 steals, and a block. But he played 19 minutes. The first thing I'm going to say, injuries is a plague. Injuries caught up with the team. I mean, put it like this. My Cavaliers team, they was injured too last year. Injuries come with a long season. When you play an 82-game season, then you just jump into the playoffs. That's another about 10 to 15 games you're playing. So right now they played a total of 14 games in the playoffs now, the Toronto Raptors. So that's what 90. What did he play? 94 games not already. So that's a lot of games to be playing. Then you have Patrick Patterson. He had 8 points, 2 rebounds, 4 assists. One thing about Toronto with their bigs, they need to get to the hole more. We know Kyle Lowry's not having a good shooting career right now in the playoffs, but he gotta find it. He gotta put the ball in places where his big man can thrive on, instead of trying to shoot all the threes and want to go to the hole and stuff. Like, he's still missing his key shots. He's still a threat to me because he can catch fire any moment. Don't let it, because he had 10 to 15 games straight. Because he's gonna wake up out of his funk pretty soon. But he gotta find it where he can get his guys involved on the floor. He gotta lead his big mans and his other playmakers to the right position on the floor to get great shots. Because right now the Cavaliers are just hovering all over him because they know he can't really get the shots that he can or the looks that he can't open. So they're not double team him. They pretty much playing like in a 2-3 zone. So it's almost like pick your poison. Who's gonna shoot the ball? Bismack Biyombo had another good game. He had 12 points, 4 rebounds, 2 steals. But when you got Tristan Thompson out there just clogging the middle and just grabbing a lot of rebounds, it's very frustrating for a team like Toronto, who just came off a 7-game series with the Miami Heat, which was a ugly series, but it was a tough battle series. Miami make you play that way because the type of pieces they have for defense. DeMar DeRozan, he had 18 points, 5 assists. And the crazy thing is he had no rebounds. So it's another reason you losing key possessions. Anytime you can get on the floor and don't get no rebounds, and you're playing heavy minutes like that, you playing about 34 minutes and you don't have no rebounds and you just getting off the board, you missing second chance shots. That's a lot of second chance shots. Mostly you get an offensive rebound here and there. He had no rebounds. His thumb is still messed up on his shooting hand. He's still out there giving it a go. Like I said, he had 18 points. He was 9 for 17. The backcourt is still shooting horrible. Kyle Lowry, I got 8 points. He was 4 for 14, 0 for 7 for 3-point line, 4 rebounds, 5 assists. Kyle, stop taking the long threes. They just not falling. See DeMar DeRozan, he was 0 for 1 for the 3-point line. He said, forget this. I'm not shooting no more threes. I'm just coming in and take the 15 footage. I'm going to just slash to a hole, be a slasher. Kyle Lowry, stop taking threes, man. You like, so far right now, you are 10 and 105 from 3-pointers. Need you to stop shooting threes, man. James Johnson, they should have played him a little bit more early. He got 10 points. Louis Scola and Darrell Wright, he's had what, 7 points apiece. It's just you're not getting enough points from your bench at all. You're not getting nothing really from your bench. Like Terrence Ross, want to try to dunk on people. Well, he played 18 minutes. He had 4 points, 1 for 5 from the field, 1 for 3 from downtown. Not throwing shade at you, but ever since you've been dating Amber Rose, your game been going downhill, dog. You're not focused on the game or something. Cause I know you can hit these shots. You haven't played good at all, and this year at all in the playoffs. You've been absent. You've been absent for real. Corey, they making Corey Joseph. They making it hard on him. He had 4 points. He was 1 for 6 from the field. He was 0 for what is he? 0 for 3, 0 for 2 from the 3-point line. The Cavs will make you work. And one thing I figured the media is not doing is giving the Cavs enough credit how well they playing on defense as well. It's not about the threes. We know offense sells tickets. We know that we all know that all these players in the NBA can score. But the main thing is, do you have the heart and the desire and tenacity to play defense for 40-something minutes? Some players don't play defense that long. They are thriving. They hitting on all cylinders. It's the right time to gel together right now. And what it look like, man, I'm gonna go with, and this, like I said, I'm going with this in this series. I'm going with the Cavs to sweep you guys. The Toronto Raptors, the Raptors took 24 3-pointers. They was 5 for 24. I'm not gonna get you know when you got DeMar Carroll going 0 for 3, DeMar DeRozan going 0 for 1, and Kyle Lowry going 0 for 7. You don't have to shoot threes, man. You don't have to hit the home run ball all the time because you wide open. You know, take a dribble and take a step in, man. Get the easy high percentage shot instead of the low percentage shot. Let's get into it with the Cleveland Cavaliers. You know, the bench always come through. The bench came through. Shumpert with 8 points. Richard Jefferson with 9. Shannon Fry with 8. Delly with 9. You getting points from your bench players. Timothy Mozgov with 2 points with the little monster tip in dunk he had. The bench is contributing to something that we didn't play with a full deck last year, but I like our chances how everything is going in. I know we're looking for one thing I take away from the game last night when Iman Shumpert, when he tried to come down with the rebound, go to the hole for the dunk, he kind of scared me because I thought he tore his MCL. I was like, no, we can't afford to lose a guy like this on defense to a freak injury because he goes so hard. He gives it 110%. It's one of the things I respect about Iman Shumpert. He's going to give his all. 36-year-old Richard Jefferson still out there throwing it down, still yamming on people, man. Wow. Shannon Fryer with the step back 3. Delly, Delly gonna play like Delly. It's just certain things you get from different people during the course of the game, man. Well, and it's a lot, even though the bench only, some of the players on the bench playing 21 to 14 minutes, they are contributing to what they do, Shannon Fry was 3 for 5, but he was 2 for 3 from downtown. Matthew Dellavedova was 3 for 4 for the field, but he was 1 for 1 from downtown. Richard Jefferson over 2 from downtown, but he was 2 for 6 because he still finds his way to get to the free throw line. Um, Iman Shumpert, 3 from 4 from the field, 1 for 1 from downtown. So only you gotta get it. You gotta give him. If the other men like when Jared Smith had a cold night, yeah, he played 27 minutes. He had 5 points. He was 1 for 5 and 0 for 3 from the field. But he plays good defense. He's been playing good defense up this part. But you had your workhorses going. You had Kyrie Irving with 27 points. He was 11 for 17 from the field. He had 2 rebounds, 5 assists, 2 steals. He was 1 for 3 from downtown. And Kyrie is amazing to watch, The way he just move out there with the ball, just finessing and doing all this other stuff. Get the team involved. I'm starting like that more. Tristan Thompson with 6.7 rebounds and a steal. His steals been clutch. He get a lot of offensive boards. I'm still. If he has a net to get rebounds, I don't know how he do it. He just so relentless going to the rack. And Kevin Love, man. What can you say about Kevin Love? What, 14? He had 14 points, 4 rebounds, 3 assists, 1 steal. But he was 2 for 4 from downtown, 50%. So I'd take that. And they wasn't hitting outside. They was still the team. The one thing about Toronto, they was guarding that 3-point line so heavily. They was leaving the baseline open. People coming straight down the middle, dunking the ball, layups. That's an easy 2 points every time, man. So kudos to Tyronn Lue for finding his lineup, his substitutions at the right time. That's all about team gelling. This Cavaliers team having so much fun. Now to the main attraction of the show, LeBron James. 24 points, man. 6 rebounds, 4 assists, 2 steals in a block. He was 11 for 13 from the field. He was 0 for 1 from the 3-point line. I'm cool with LeBron James taking 1 and 2 3-pointers. That's all you really need, LeBron. Taking the extra dribble in, going to the hole, dunking on cats, layups, still finding ways to get your teammates involved. Especially the dunk he had, put a dent in the basketball. I never seen him. That's crazy, man. LeBron got that superhero strength. My key things I take away from the game: Brian had 4 turnovers, Kevin Love with 2, Tristan with 2. But that's gonna come with the game when you handle the ball that much. But fellas, we need to bring the turnovers down a little bit. I mean, yeah, we won by 20 something points. But just imagine if you never had that many turnovers. You probably could have won about 30. Like I said, Toronto came off a long series with the Miami Heat. The Miami Heat really gave them a run for their money, and they gave the Miami Heat a run for their money. I'm just looking for in game 2, what will the Raptors do differently, or what will the Cavs do? Can the Cavs keep this up? So far, they've been doing it so far. They won 9 straight games so far in the playoffs. And people first say, "Well, the East is weak. Look who they playing." At the end of the day, they are professionals. Look at the teams who didn't make the playoffs this year in the Eastern Conference. Those teams are weak because they're not there. They wasn't strong enough to get their teams into the field of 8. Look at the West. Look at their bottom people who didn't get to make it to the playoffs. Them teams wasn't strong enough to get into the Western Conference field of 8. So if you didn't make the playoffs, those teams are weak. The teams who made it are strong. They got there. They was hungrier. They had desire. They had desire to play with heart. A lot of teams not playing with that. Injuries sometimes make teams lose faith in getting into the playoffs too as well. I'm tired of hearing about look who the Cavaliers playing. Look at their division. At the end of the day, all them players that's in the league, out of all these 500 guys in the NBA, they all tie their shoes up the same way. They put their socks on the same way. They put their shorts in the same way. One leg in, the other leg in. So stop giving me this crap about the East is weak. Look who the Cavaliers playing. So one thing I want to tell the viewers out there, you can send me anything, I will give it back to you. One thing I want to know: when the Cavaliers win games, are they weak? This team is not strong. Y'all beating these weak teams. As soon as the Cavaliers lose, the Cavaliers suck. They know they ain't got no business losing to a team like that. So for you guys out there who are Cavaliers haters, and all this stuff and you biased, you guys never really played organized basketball. You guys never had the time to sit down and really watch a full game of basketball. You guys are highlight seekers and crossover highlight rail getters. So, and 3-point shot makers. So at the end of the day, it takes 5 people, 5 to 8, 9 guys to win the whole game. This is not golf when you win by yourself. It's not tennis when you win by yourself. This is not race car driving when you win by yourself. This is basketball we're talking about. Basketball, football, and baseball, these games are all won together as a unit. So at the end of the day, the teams don't suck in the East. How you gotta figure out how do you beat these guys. Same thing, everybody saying, oh, not everybody jump on the bandwagon of the Warriors. The Warriors lose one game. Oh, they'd be bad. They still win a series. Like I said, I keep telling everybody, I got OKC in 6. You do not, and I repeat, if you Thunder fans is watching this, subscribe to this. You do not switch on Steph Curry, and they did that in game 1. Because the first 3 games they played this year, in the regular season, they all had, the OKC Thunder had commanding leads going into the 4th quarter. Yes, with 4 minutes left, and blew them off because of turnovers. That's not happening. You're going to see again late in the game, around like late 3rd quarter, early 4th. You're going to see a little bit of Kevin Durant again on Steph Curry. You got to make it difficult for him to shoot. You not let him bring the ball over the hash court mark and set his feet and get into his groove. What you want to do, you want to keep him out of his groove. Yes, he was 1 for 6 total in the 4th quarter with 3 points and 1 for 3 from the field. They scored 14 points in the 4th quarter. You know why? They made Draymond Green shoot the ball, and he was 9 for 20. So with that being said, I'm going my predictions for Game 2 tonight. Warriors and Thunder. I'm picking the OKC Thunder to win by 7. Russell Westbrook again, 26 points, 11 assists, 7 rebounds, 4 steals. KD, 32 points, 8 rebounds, 2 blocks. You already know who I am. I am Tay Wiggs. Follow me on Twitter at TAE_WIGGS. And for those who not subscribed to my YouTube channel, please subscribe to my YouTube channel. That is KING23 TAE. That is King23 Tay. And you guys out there, y'all basketball heads out there, y'all have a nice and wonderful, blessed day. 1.